You guys haven't seen this in a while. I still have it. So if you're wondering, I still got the daily. I do not daily this car. If I did, I don't know, that would be terrible. So no, I still have the daily. Anyways, what is going on, everybody? It's a bit of a cool morning. I'm very stoked about that. It's time to work on the M3 once again, yet again. I think I'm gonna get rid of the rake today, or at least try, because I don't know, the spacers didn't fit, so now I feel like I just want to even out the car, get rid of the rake, and we also have some very bad news. We'll get into that in a second. It's really funny having a daily that's really high off the ground, and then driving the BMW, you literally feel like you are sitting on the floor. It's so funny because you drive the truck's not that big, but when you get used to driving a low car for a little bit, and then you get back in the truck, it's insane. So I feel like I'm driving a monster truck right now. And another cool thing that happened is my boss gave me a little OBD2 scanner, which is sweet. They didn't need it anymore, so now it's mine, which is awesome. Sucks that the E36 is OBD1. I mean, for the E36, that's good. For me trying to diagnose codes and stuff, it's not good. So OBD1 is superior in the BMW world, trust me. All right, 2500 ISO in the garage. Now it's time for the fun one. Look, I even put change in there recently. Here we go. Oh, I think I got a little bit of lifter tick. Well, lied to you guys. So anyways, there's a lot of things I can do today on this car. There's always stuff that's coming in the mail for it, so I can always do something. I want to start with getting rid of the rake because I said I was going to do that the other day and I didn't do it. So I'd rather just do it now. It's not that hard to do. The thing that sucks is jacking the car up, but if I can get it from the diff, it won't be that bad. We could also take the headliner out today. I don't know that that's something I want to do, but if I get the motivation, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll go take this car somewhere. I don't know. I did want to get some B-roll of this car and I'll wash it and all that. But yeah, I want to start filming little cinematic pieces to put onto YouTube of the car to document it a little bit more in depth. I know my videos aren't super in depth in what I do to the car. It's more or less because most of the time I don't have someone here that's gonna film for me, and it's more convenient and more time. Everything's time sensitive for me, so it's easier for me to just get things done, film it before, film it after. It's just hard to film the in-between stuff, if that makes sense. And overload. Sorry about the exposure, but maybe I should pick up a G7X. I'm not sure. Right now, if I'm being honest, there's probably not a whole lot of room to work with, but I might be able to drop it just a bit. We're gonna try it anyways. If it rubs, then I don't know. But dropping it might give us a little bit of camber to clear. We shall see. I'd like to close this up just a bit. Alright, so before it settled, I was thinking it's not going to be that low. As soon as I let the e-brake back and I roll back and forth, it looks really, really, really low. Hopefully we'll be able to make it. It's not physically touching, but I stiffened up the rear as much as I could. I'll see if I could drive it. I'll probably test it. It looks level now, which is sweet. It's a little even more impractical now, so that's cool, I guess. And just so everybody knows, I think I said this on Instagram, I want the car to be ignorant and all stanced out, whatever, for, you know, a little bit. and then we'll move on to making it a proper car. Just for now, this has always been like my high school dream, so I'm gonna live it out and I'm gonna ride this out as long as I can. And this isn't even the end of the stance phase. This is just the beginning. So if you hate stance cars or you hate low shit that isn't drivable or not very convenient to drive, then you're fucked because you're watching this. Anyways, I'm gonna put the trunk back together. I'll probably wash the car. Well, we might as well test drive it. I don't know. It could be good, it could be bad. We're about to find out. So sorry for the wind noise, but as you can see, it's low. The back is for sure low enough. I don't really want it any lower. I don't think I could get it any lower if I wanted to. So funny enough, Jack actually needs our help. I was talking about the scanner I got earlier, and he needs a scanner. So we're gonna go to Jack's house and we're gonna test this thing out, see if it works. I don't know, but it'll be sweet. We're gonna go check out the Miata, see what he's done to the Miata. I know he did door cards, so let's go look at that. Alright, so I just went to Jack's house. I scanned his car, no codes. He thought it was running a little too rich. It was running rich, but it runs no richer than old cars. I mean, that's what I told him. That's what I thought. I got to drive it, so thanks for letting me drive it, Jack. And basically, we were just trying to diagnose whether or not it was running too rich or not. To me, it seemed fine, but what do I know? That's what I told him. But yeah, it was fun. So, do you guys want to NA or MB Miata on the channel? I'd be stoked to do an MB. Because now I want to autocross it, dude. Driving that Miata was so much fun because the steering is so much more responsive. I hate to shit on BMW like that, but it's true. It was very, very responsive. That's the first thing I noticed. And the power was safe power, so it's like, you know, it was fun, manageable power. Because it's so low horsepower, you can kind of just have fun, go through the gears while you're under the speed limit, which is something that you definitely should be taking advantage of if you have a Miata, because that is a fun car, I cannot lie. But anyways, when I was going to his house, there's a little bit of clunking, and seemingly it is the driver's side rear coilover or shock because divorce setup, but I need to go check that out. I gotta jack the car up and I want to tighten that. Unfortunately, that is the side that had the time cert in it, so I'm hoping it's not fucked up. If it is, that's gonna be a total bummer because I'm just gonna have to get a new trailing arm, which would suck, but I don't know what else I would do. So we're gonna look at that. Alright, so I just adjusted that rear bottom shock bolt. I torqued it down to 57 foot-pounds as per the Bentley manual. So whatever, hopefully, when I went and investigated, it seemingly wasn't the actual shock. It was the adjustment for the travel in the shock, if you know what I'm saying. There's a collar, just like how the collar sits in the spring for the divorce setup, and how that spring sits in the bucket. You can adjust it with the collar to adjust ride height. Same with the front coilover. You adjust the travel. So I adjusted the travel in that shock. I didn't really adjust it. I just tightened it because it seemed like it was getting loose. Hopefully that's enough. I don't really hear the rattling anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and shake it really hard again. But there's no play in it now, and hopefully it stays that way. But that, if you guys know the history of the car, you would know that that particular bolt, that lower bolt, I actually have one right here. One of these guys, this one's all fucked up because this is the tragic one that got all destroyed. Anyways, one of these guys, this 18, has given me a lot of issues, and I'm just hoping that it stays tight. Otherwise, I'll have to get a whole new trailing arm. But for now, it is what it is. The car drives pretty okay. I haven't taken it on a back road. I haven't taken it on the freeway, but with how stiff it is, it should be fine. But anyways, I think what I want to do is wash this car. I have to decide if that's something I want to do. I think I'll just do it. But anyways, I'm going to adjust, or I'm done adjusting. I put the trunk back together. I want to wash this car. Alright, I got extremely sidetracked, but now it's time to finally wash the car, and I kind of teased you guys earlier about when I first started the video. I said we have bad news for the E36, and which we do. We do have bad news, but I haven't found out what it was or what it is quite. I haven't found out yet. I don't really know what the exact issue is, but all I know is that we have been popping fuse number 7 for the central lock mechanism, and I think that's probably gonna have to do with the trunk harness. We're gonna look at that. I don't know if I'll put that in this video. I might make that a whole separate video, but that is the bad news. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the trunk harness is, there's a short somewhere that causes fuse number 7 to keep popping. So unfortunately, that can cause a whole bunch of other issues. So I want to get that addressed pretty soon. I have a soldering iron on the way. I ordered one, so I make sure I can't just kick it to the curb, you know. But other than that, I do want to get the UUC pretty soon here. I'm gonna do some more research and find out what exhaust I really want, but I've always wanted the UUC, so I think that's the one I'm gonna go with. Anyways, let's watch the car. Alright guys, I would like to mention that I am now partnered with 𝙨𝙪𝙧𝙚. I've been using their products for around a month now, and I really do enjoy them. I have no obligation to make this video or make this part in the video, but if you'd like to support me, you can use my code Tyler for 10% off of your next purchase for any of their detailing supplies on their site. So just put that code in, you get yourself, save you some money, and helps me out a little bit too. But I wouldn't promote something that I didn't actually use or think that it worked. Like, it works, and I'm about to demonstrate that for you guys right now. When I was first washing the car, because I haven't washed it since I applied the 𝙨𝙪𝙧𝙚, and it probably haven't washed it in around 2 weeks. The car looked clean when I washed it, before I washed it, and now of course it looks a little cleaner, but this stuff really works. I mean, I'm sure, and this is, I have not applied it yet, but I'm sure if I put this on the hood, just like that, it starts to slide off, and that was on a flat surface. So I'm gonna reapply this, and you guys can use my code for 10% off. So this stuff's pretty simple. All you gotta do, spray it, and I really like their sprayers. I'm not even, this isn't for the video or anything. I do enjoy these sprayers because you can turn them on and off, and the spray isn't so harsh, it's more of a mist. Anyways, take a microfiber, and you rub it in. We'll do this side, I'll show you. Now watch. This stuff does work. I'm not fucking with you. Alright, I just coated the complete whole entire car in the 𝙨𝙪𝙧𝙚. Car looks really good. I love using this stuff. Super easy, super simple. But anyways, car is done. I can put it back in the garage, and we wrap up this video. Alright, I know it was a rather quick video and it wasn't very eventful, but we did get the rear lowered so it sits, there's a little bit of rake still, but it's at least tucking rear, which I think is cool. I know it's not everybody's favorite thing. I know it defeats the purpose of the car, blah blah blah. I fucking heard it all. I've heard every single comment, but like I said, this is merely just one phase of this car. There's a lot to change. I have so many ideas for it, and I just, you know, I gotta act upon what I like at the time. So as of now, that's what we're doing. That's how the car looks. Drop a like if you like it, and if you don't like it, tell me why. But other than that, we have some more parts coming for the E36 soon here, a couple more mods and some more maintenance, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching. We're so close to 500, and remember, I will be making that build breakdown video for you guys at 500 subscribers, so make sure to stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.